If you've been looking for a small crossover, but you don't want something that is pretentiously off-road with big body cladding and roof racks and all that kind of stuff, you might consider the 2015 Acura RDX. Under the hood is a 3.5-liter V6, but it has cylinder deactivation technology. What does that mean? Well, that means that it gets up to 28 miles to the gallon on the freeway. Get 19 around the town, which isn't bad. Now, just because this thing doesn't look like it's rugged and off-road, it actually is surprisingly capable in dirt and mud conditions. The biggest changes to this vehicle came in the 2014 refresh, where they gave it these 5 clusters of headlights, which are very, very attractive, I think. It also has a very streamlined and svelte look. It's a very sophisticated looking small compact. Yes, it is based on the CR-V, but you'll find very little in common with that more mainstream crossover. This one is all about luxury. Let's take a look inside, and I'll show you what I mean. Looking inside here, we have leather seats, and we also have what appears to be 2 separate screens. We'll get to those in a moment. The steering wheel is a very nice leather, but now let's go even further. Back seat. In the back seat, lots of room for even a 6-footer, and place to put beverages. I even have my own vents. Nice. Even small SUV owners still need their space. The RDX has a lot of it. You could easily fit 6 shopping bags back here. Plus, under the floor is a full-size spare. Now, let's just say you need even more space. Simply pull the lever and the seats flip down. That makes the RDX even more practical. Once inside, we're greeted with an interior that we would expect from Acura. You have a really nicely wrapped leather steering wheel, leather wrapped shifter, broad elbow rest, and actually really good visibility and sight lines. The seats are nicely done leather, and you have lots of control, forward, back, up, down, back, forward. You even have a lumbar control, which is rather nice. So the seats, top notch. Really like these actually. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Check out the rest. So the first thing I notice here is that Acura has incorporated 2 screens. One on the top, which is really good for navigation, and then one on the bottom, which gives me full touchscreen access to aircon as well as my radio and other media player options. It's kind of really cool, because so often when you have a singular touchscreen, you might be in radio, but you want to see the map, or you might be in the map, but you want to switch your radio options. Here, you don't have to worry about that, and that's quite nice. So the top screen is a high definition, and it's rather large. You control it with this simple dial right here. Let's go ahead and type in an address. So we're already in navigation screen, so we'll go ahead and click menu. Gives us a whole bunch of different options here. So let's look for a place name. And now I can either use the dial for the top part, or I could just punch it in right here. Starbucks. It's very quick and responsive. And there's the nearest one in Redmond. I can now set it as a destination or add it to my existing route, or I can even call it. They include the phone number, which is kind of neat. I can always go back to my stereo here, and also my aircon controls are tied into here as well. Normally I don't like it when aircon is on a touchscreen, but in this case, because it's a dedicated touchscreen, it's not so big of a deal. It's actually rather nice, very quick and responsive. Really nice rubberized dials down here. I actually rather like that. This one has a really nice knurled grip, which feels good to hand. Very easy to use, and then you just punch it. It also is a multi-directional controller for screens where that's useful. Now, moving down here, we have a bay where you can throw your mobile device, as well as it has a USB plug and a 12-volt power, and an auxiliary input if nothing else will do. 2 cup holders. Here we have both heated and cooled seats with 3 stages of each. You cannot do both at the same time, but then again, why would you? The transmission has both a sport and standard drive modes, and of course, when you're in reverse, you get a big old camera up there showing you what's behind you. Very cool. Now over here in the center cluster, we have two big dials. We have a tach on the left, speedo on the right, and a really nice color display in the middle. That gives me a variety of information screens, including miles per gallon, the fact that my door's open right now. It'll also handle the adaptive cruise control information that I need, such as whether I'm turning lane detection on and how much of a gap I want in my cruise control. Very easy to use, and that's what I really like about this car. Everything is super simple. You don't have to learn anything new, yet it also includes a lot of groundbreaking features, such as blind spot identification with the indicators inside the cabin where I prefer them. It also has cross traffic alert, it has a backup camera, it has collision detection, it has lane detection, and it has adaptive cruise control. All really good things. So let's go ahead and see how this feels on the road and see if this new RDX is all it's cracked up to be.
Though the RDX starts just north of $35,000, the model we're driving today is the fully loaded all-wheel drive edition with Advance package. You're looking at just over $43,000. Regardless of which trim level you choose, the RDX comes with the same 3.5-liter V6. It's been bumped to 279 horsepower for the 2016 model year, and thanks to cylinder deactivation technology, it's still surprisingly economical. This RDX with all-wheel drive boasts up to 28 miles to the gallon on the freeway, 19 around town. Because it's built on a car chassis, it drives very much like one, with easy handling even in tight quarters. Shocks provide the smooth and reassuring ride we've come to expect from Acura. Updated for 2016, the all-wheel drive system now provides more power to the rear wheels under acceleration. This gives the RDX a much more sporty feel while on tarmac. For buyers looking at a compact luxury crossover, the RDX is a very capable and attractive option. To learn more, visit AutoNation.com today. I'm your host, Ryan Douthit. Thanks for watching.